Hello and welcome to CadoinkStudios. Today we have for you a community replay. And basically by community I mean just by one of my friends who has a friend who wanted me to see a replay, and so they sent it, and I believe this is him. So I'll introduce our players. Today in the top 12 o'clock position on Metalopolis we have the Red Zerg Haloman. Haloman is our hero for today. I believe he is the player who is a friend of my friend and who wanted this replay to be casted. And on the right side we have the blue Protoss player, Akron Blue. I believe it's something like that. So both players are spawning on close positions, or close air positions on Metalopolis, and Haloman is going to be able to see that very soon with his Overlord. He should probably pull him back right about now that he knows he's there. He can kind of pull him to the side over here, sweep down, see the buildings, run away. Because of this, the probe is turned around and is headed up north to see what the Zerg player is doing, see if he can scout anything out. And yeah, so far not so much out of the Zerg player. We have a early extractor here. Makes me believe he's going to do some sort of gas heavy play, maybe roaches. Roaches are particularly good against stalkers. While the Protoss player is doing the average gateway, pylon gateway sort of thing, and nothing too interesting coming from either players. We have spawning pool up for Haloman, right around 14-15, I believe. Fairly normal pool. He should be going out to expand soon, or maybe this is just going to scout. And although he does have this Overlord here to do some poking around. Cybernetic score coming out from for Akron Blue. He's probably going to pop out a Stalker. Doesn't seem like he... Oh, well, there's a Zealot. So he's going to get the Zealot out and put the Zealot right here, and he'll be able to wall this off. So that way if... Oh my goodness, do you see this? He's building a hatchery in the blue Protoss' natural. This is very weird. Kind of a hatchery rush, and he's building 6 Zerglings right now at his base. Seems like he's kind of doing some sort of crazy all-in play. Proxy hatch, I don't know. I've never seen this before. So far, Akron Blue only has a Zealot to deal with this, and I don't even think he... No, he doesn't know. He doesn't have vision of that yet. So this is very bad for the blue Protoss player. He's getting a lot of gas right now, and he only has 1 gateway, and he's not building any other units. And here comes the Zerglings coming in. I don't know. They won't be able to rush by, so this wall-off is going to be effective. However, if this gets finished, it's going to be able to put up spine crawlers and make Zerglings right on the field. And here comes the Zerglings. They're going to be able to rush in, but no, they don't. They decide to pick up the Zealot instead, which is a poor decision. I think on Haloman's part, he should just, yes, run him in, try to pick up some probes as early as he can. But he's not doing this, and the Zealot has managed to kill 4 of the 6 Zerglings that were there. And now they're just kind of sitting in the base doing nothing. Hatchery finishes off, and 2 drones come. Oh my goodness. Goodness, look at this. Putting down 2 spine crawlers, I think by now, yep. He had seen it, and he's throwing down these kind of panic gateways like, oh my gosh, what do I do? Zergling's in the mineral line, but the Zealot's going to be able to pick it off. Right now we have another Zealot coming in. It might be beneficial to get a Stalker, especially once this warp gate finishes, so that way you can kind of hopefully shoot at these at an angle, or from the high ground if Haloman doesn't have vision. But Haloman even mining from this base, which is hilarious, and the 2 spine crawlers finished just in time for another group of Zerglings to come up, and oh my goodness, they're going to do horrible damage. Unburrowing one and moving them forward, and burrowing them in the bottom there to hopefully pick off this Zealot, maybe both the Zealots. And all the gateways finish right as the spine crawler goes into the ground. We'll see what Haloman does. Yep, moving his Zerglings up. Spine crawler tickling the Zealot a little bit. Oh, there goes 1 Zealot, 2nd Zealot coming down, and oh my goodness, he's going to get torn apart by these 3 spine crawlers. Absolutely finished. Zerglings rushing in, seeing if they can pick something off. I feel like they should be focusing on maybe this pylon, seeing as it's the only thing supplying these 3 warp gates. He's moved one of his spine crawlers up to here, and it'd be smart of him to move this overlord over to get better vision. He has this one here who's going to do that. Who's going to do that for him. Akron Blue, who's floating, well, who was floating a lot of minerals, is putting down a cannon. Put down a lot of pylons up by his main. I don't know why I did that. He should put him here to protect these. And it looks like these stalkers are holding off a little bit, but not enough if he loses one of the gateways. But it's very smart by Akron Blue to put this stalker here to try to pick off this overlord. But oh man, it's just not going to be enough. Look at all these Zerglings. You see right now there are 27 Zerglings on the field, 26. They're dwindling down a little bit, but man, they just took out the entire Protoss' army. And yeah, it looks like this game is just about over as these spine crawlers are poking away at the buildings. Yep, and Akron Blue leaves the game. Wow, that was a particularly odd game. I believe there's one more from Haloman. Which we'll see, and I think it's the same sort of goofy play, if I read the title correctly. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this kind of silly proxy hatchery spine crawler rush play. If you enjoyed it, say so, comment, subscribe, like the video, and we will see you guys later.